Hello and welcome to the Suburbanites Podcast. I'm Connor.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Keith, and we are keeping it high energy today.
We just had a false start, and it's now we're gonna keep it high energy. We're excited.
Yep.
Yeah, so what were you saying about
pumped.
movies before we were so rudely interrupted by my shitty computer?
So I watched a movie on Netflix called Cinema Paradiso, and I sat there in my house alone because my parents were away, and I sat there with my cat on my chest, and I sobbed for the last 15 minutes continuously for this movie. And I don't cry in movies. Like I didn't cry at
Yeah, you don't cry at anything.
Green Mile, or like
you didn't cry at the end of The Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
No.
Nah.
What?
No, I didn't cry at the end of it.
I don't cry
Really?
at movies, so I was just sobbing.
I've only cried at like 2 movies.
I guess
One of them will be Cinema
just
Paradiso.
I guess I'm just like a wimp then. I cry at a lot of movies.
Yeah, well, you know. I should have looked at some hypotheticals before this, huh?
No, you shouldn't have.
Okay.
Nah, dude, it's better
We
if
got
there's
plenty of
spur of the
stuff.
moment, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got plenty of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that was all I had to say about Cinema Paradiso, but I also saw
Recommend it?
I would absolutely recommend it. It was a great
Isn't it really
movie.
sad?
Yeah.
Well, he cried for 15 minutes with a cat on his chest.
Nah, dude, it was the happiest movie ever. But,
Dude, you're saying that Kitty actually sat on your chest?
so...
For the record, Jim's cat is not a nice cat.
Dude, she's the best. She usually sits on my mom's chest, but when my mom and my dad are gone, she's like, well, I guess I'm stuck with this loser. So she wants to hang out with me all the time because I have to feed her and stuff. And I'm like, get away from me, you gross rat. Nah, dude, she's the best.
You gross rat.
Bringing out the rat.
Keeping it high energy, guys.
Yeah, dude, I'm pumped. This is
High
great.
energy.
Nice clap. There we go.
Yeah.
So
10
what was
out of
the,
10 clap.
What was the other movie you saw, dude?
I saw Chappie in
Yeah?
theaters. This movie was very subpar. You know what?
Yeah?
I thought
Really?
it like had some
But
nice.
not bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It was like, you know, a movie. It was like
It was a movie.
it was like a use of $11.
I feel like that's the worst thing you can say about a movie that you went to see.
It's
in theaters.
not-
It's like,
Obscenely bad.
yeah,
or
it wasn't
very
really
good.
bad, but it wasn't really good. It was a use of $11.
So unmemorable. I mean,
That's
like
really
it had
disappointing.
it had some good things to say about like the future of technology and the human race
Yeah.
and stuff like that, but it also wasn't that good. So, I mean, you should see it. You should go give it a watch, I guess. But
You could watch
yeah.
District 9, which is his better movie.
District 9's a fantastic movie.
But then again, we have those great theaters here in Ashland now, or here in Framingham.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my god,
The
yes.
AMC. Oh my god,
You tried those?
so
Yep.
good. Yeah.
Those recliners.
I haven't been there yet.
You haven't been there?
No.
I went there for
getting
Kingsman.
installed.
I went there for Kingsman, and I went there. They have those Coke machines now, like just like a line of those Coke machines.
Oh,
the
the
ones
ones where
with
you can
all the
like
different
pick the
flavors?
like
Yeah.
the ones at Five Guys.
Yeah,
I don't like those. I mean,
I like Pepsi better, but like those things are pretty.
they're
cool.
good, but like I would rather have a
Pepsi.
regular Coke out of a can than those like machines where you just like select it.
Well, that stinks.
It's just does it not taste worse to you?
Nah.
No.
Really?
I mean, I there is a difference obviously between that and the can between like the glass bottle. I can taste that,
Right.
but
well,
not between the machine and the can.
I think it
Huh.
all tastes different, but like I don't care that much.
Right.
Yeah, I don't drink a lot of
Fair
soda
enough.
anyways.
I drink a lot of soda.
Yeah, so do we. We're terrible people.
Yeah. The best thing you can drink is either Pepsi from a can or Pepsi from a bottle.
Pepsi's great.
Pepsi's the best.
So back to movies. Would you recommend Chappie,
Yeah, go see it.
even though it was a use of $11?
Yeah, dude, go for it.
Put that on the DVD cover or something. Use of $11. Jimmy
Jimmy
McEwen,
McEwen.
Suburbanites Podcast.
Yeah, dude. I'm certainly a big name in the movie critic industry.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. 10
But I just wanted to relish in the fact that there's no damn Marvel news this week.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I just gotta highlight it because every week we end up talking about something Marvel because they release stuff every week.
because they've been having like, a new movie all the time.
So I just wanted to relish in the fact that there's no new Marvel news this week.
Yeah. I just banged my iPad against the chair.
Solid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks, man.
good job.
Actually, hold on. Did the Daredevil trailer come out this week? Or was that last week?
I don't know, man.
I'll check.
God.
Go
No!
Go into YouTube.
Alright, well, in the meantime, we should talk about... Because I don't think we talked about the new Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
The all-female
We
Ghostbusters?
didn't talk about that one?
I don't think
didn't
so.
talk about that?
I don't think so.
No, we
It's
did.
been like a thing for a while.
It's been a thing for a while, but there's been an addition to it where Channing Tatum and Chris Pratt want to do their own Ghostbusters. How awesome would that be?
That'd be pretty cool,
That'd be
but I feel like
interesting.
we might be oversaturating the Ghostbusters market.
Oh, apparently Sony wants to make a franchise out of it.
Oh, really?
So,
That's
yeah.
so weird. It's like an old... What?
YouTube's not letting me search.
That's rough.
But yeah, they want to make a franchise out of like the whole Ghostbusters thing. So Paul Feig, I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, me too.
He's the director of the new all-female Ghostbusters cast. And yeah, he was in an interview and he was talking about all the hate that he got for it. And he's like, the internet is the internet.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good way to be for like anything internet related.
Yeah.
one of the Marvel's Daredevil trailers was released 5 days ago.
Damn it! I actually didn't watch it. So
close. I didn't care.
yeah,
Yeah.
Netflix is releasing a Daredevil show.
Oh, Netflix is?
Yeah, it's being released by Netflix,
Oh, okay, cool.
and it's a
Great.
show.
Awesome.
I was
That's
never
it.
a big Daredevil fan.
I'll be
Pretty
there.
interesting character concept though.
What? Who's Daredevil? I don't know. What?
He's a
was-
guy, a blind guy.
Ah,
He was blind.
superhero.
He was blind, but not really.
Oh,
He could see.
does
and
he
I
have like
guess-
sonar?
It's not really sonar, but he can like see people and
It's basically
Fuck it.
cheating.
He just like
he's cheating.
he just like turns towards a wall and goes, and then he just reverberations and he's like, oh, there I am. There's a wall there.
Sonar.
Yeah,
That'd be
No, he's just blind to. He just pretends to be blind to reap the benefits.
yeah. All those benefits of being blind. You get a dog with you all the time.
Well, I think he's a
Maybe he
lawyer.
likes dogs.
I'm pretty sure he is a lawyer.
Yeah, I think he is.
So
And he has night
Oh,
sticks.
he's
It's
pretty
wasn't that an
successful.
episode of Oh, that was an episode of. Oh, that was an episode of
Yeah.
Arrested Development. The
I didn't see that one.
oh
What? Where somebody's Daredevil?
no, there's a lawyer who pretends to be blind to like win all her cases because everyone feels bad for her. It was the girl from Seinfeld.
Oh, really? Elaine
Yeah.
from
Oh,
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Segway. So,
It doesn't work when you announce it.
shut up. Seinfeld is
It worked.
Seinfeld is going to be nuts when it comes online, right? Because right now you can't stream it anywhere.
Okay.
Not Netflix, not
It's
Hulu,
gonna be
not
nuts,
Amazon.
dude. I'm gonna have a party by myself.
Netflix passed up for Seinfeld.
That's stupid.
Is it stupid?
I think that's stupid.
Is it stupid?
I think so.
Want to know how
Explain.
much? Want to know how much the distributing company was selling Seinfeld for?
True. I should know this.
$100 million.
Never
for
mind.
streaming rights.
Never mind.
Granted, apparently they did pay $110 million for Friends.
Oh, absolutely. Get Seinfeld. What? Seinfeld's better than
But
Friends.
I don't know.
It is.
True. I don't know why Netflix passed on it, but I think that will be the nail in the coffin for cable. When Seinfeld comes to the internet, it's gonna be all over.
Are Seinfeld reruns still playing on?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
cable?
are.
So that's like the only draw. You can't find them anywhere streaming online. So it's like when we eventually get to that point where Seinfeld is streaming
When
online,
it tips over.
That's
That's
the
it.
end
That's
of
it.
the world.
there will be no reason for half the population to keep watching cable.
Except for Big Bang Theory. Hey, sorry, man.
Or not.
I didn't mean it. All I know is when I come upstairs, my dad and my mom are both watching.
Do you
Big Bang
like that
Theory.
show?
Nope.
Okay, good.
I thought it was all right before, but it's too much.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't like that
My
show
dad
at
made
all.
a joke where he was like he did the knock 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 penny thing, and I was like, Dad, go away.
Dad, I just want to be alone.
I just want to watch Seinfeld.
I'm gonna watch Friends.
Oh, you are sad.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think that will be the death of TV.
that
If,
will be the death of TV.
when Seinfeld eventually gets distributed to the internet.
Because everyone else who are like making TV shows now, they're immediately just streaming them to the internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Basically,
And
yeah.
the streaming providers are doing their own stuff as well.
Yeah.
It's like there's a
So-
whole the market is tipping in the internet's favor.
Mm-hmm.
As it will. As it will continue to do with every outlet.
Ever.
I'm
True.
convinced. So, you guys hyped for Frozen 2?
You know me,
The
man.
first one didn't even live up to the hype.
First one was alright.
I like some of the songs, and the effects were nice. Freaking ice castle.
Yeah.
I would want that.
Apparently
Personally.
they used like so many assets to just develop how snow physics worked. Like they have like videos online of them testing snow falling against a surface and how they think that in computer animation it would fall down. So they went really hard with it. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it was an alright movie.
I think the plot kind
That
of
sounds
but
cool, man. But
it was cool to see.
I think that'd be a use of a little more than $11.
Yeah.
Probably at the time.
I don't think I definitely don't want it to happen because I don't want there to be like another Let It Go sort of thing.
True.
Like
I did not consider that concept, even though that is a pretty glaringly obvious concept.
Very good point, Jim.
That's
You're
what I'm
full
here
of
for.
those.
But I liked Frozen was alright. I didn't hate it. I just don't think that it
Was good.
was amazing. I don't think that it was worth running from November till almost May in
That's how
theaters.
long?
Yeah.
It was a use of $5 or however much I spent on it for watching it on iTunes.
I think it was a little more than a use. I like it was not a bad movie.
I mean, it wasn't a bad, but neither was Chappie.
But there were definitely better Disney movies. that
Absolutely.
came
I
out.
think Big Hero 6 blows it out of the water.
Seriously.
Well, haven't seen it, so
Dude, see Big Hero 6.
I'm not
It was
going
really
to.
good.
You know, it's like the Michelin.
I put my
Man.
foot down.
But yeah, Frozen
Both your
2.
feet are already down.
Oh, okay.
Suck it.
Apparently the same directors are coming through and doing the sequel. And I mean, it's probably going to be a Disney movie sequel. And we all know they love those. Like, who saw Mulan 2?
Oh my god, dude.
Never.
The only reason I watched Mulan 2, I might have told this before, but my girlfriend was like she couldn't get the regular local anesthetic when she got her wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
So she had to take all kinds of pills, like painkillers. And like I would ride my bike over to her house for like the week after she had her wisdom teeth out. She would like take the pill and then she'd just be out for the rest of the day.
Right.
And she'd just sleep on my chest. So I watched Mulan 2, a bunch of different like bad movies on Netflix.
I feel
So
like
how
we
bad
actually mentioned that in
we
the
did.
first podcast.
We mentioned that at some point. How bad was Mulan 2?
Dude,
I'm never gonna watch.
I don't
that.
even want to talk about Mulan 2. It was like gross. Like Mushu turned into the bad guy. He was the bad guy throughout that movie.
What?
Yeah.
How does that make sense? How can you make Eddie Murphy the bad guy?
Ruined me.
Yeah. That's
How
what
is-
happened to me. I was like, what are you doing? Because who was the guy that Mulan was like in love with, the soldier dude?
I'll make a man out of you guys.
Yeah,
I
that dude.
forget,
That
I forget
dude.
his name.
The entire time, Mushu was trying to break them up, and that was the entirety of the story.
Why?
I forget the reason. I think it was because like he wasn't gonna get to hang out in Mulan or something like that.
This sounds like an
He was
animated
around.
short concept.
Yeah, but it was like an hour and a half long movie. This happened, and she had to be like, she had to be transporting these 3 princesses or something like that.
Not good.
No, it wasn't good. Don't
you know
watch
what?
it.
You actually just reminded me. I think I did see part of that at one point. Motherfucker, I had blocked that from
Yeah.
my memory. I had completely blocked that.
Repress the memory.
But yeah, Frozen 2 hype. I mean, I'll probably end up seeing it. As much as I don't want to, I'm probably going to end up
I
seeing
definitely
At
won't
some
spend
point, you're gonna end
$11
up
watching
seeing
it.
it. But
I'll maybe see it like on iTunes or something again, but definitely not
I was
$11.
forced to watch it when I was in a cabin in Maine with other people, and I just really couldn't leave. So,
Sometimes these things happen.
but
Well-
we did also watch horror movies, so that was good.
in a
Cabin
cabin
in
in
the Woods?
Maine.
In a cabin in Maine next to a pond.
Did you watch Cabin in the Woods?
No, but we watched this thing with alligators,
Ah,
and
okay.
then me and Sarah, as
The
from our
alligators
grade,
movie.
we watched a horror movie about alligators, then immediately decided we're going to go for a midnight swim.
Solid.
Good,
It was
good
freaking
decision making.
awful.
So, in awesome Star Wars news, I would like to talk about that every week
Yeah.
rather than Marvel news.
That'd
Seriously.
be awesome.
So Rian Johnson, the director of Looper and the writer of Looper, and Keith, I thought you were gonna pull out a sneeze there.
Right in the mic.
And a director of a couple Breaking Bad episodes.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing.
Didn't he like make Ozymandias or something?
Yes, he made Ozymandias,
okay.
one of the single best episodes of television ever.
Mm-hmm.
He did The Fly, and a bunch of other episodes for Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
But he's doing Star Wars Rogue, the first Star Wars spinoff they're doing in 2017, and he's officially directing and writing Star Wars 8.
Awesome.
Is it awesome?
Yeah.
I would have said it was awesome. I mean, like, if I hadn't seen Breaking Bad, I would say it's not awesome. Because from a writing standpoint, Looper is a mess.
Well,
I mean, it's an okay movie, but in terms of writing, that movie's a
But
thing.
hopefully he'll bring in other people to help him with it. Like
Yeah.
good people.
Yeah.
so what does a Star Wars spin-off mean? Is that just a Star Wars movie that is in the universe but not contributing to the main story?
Apparently, what they're doing for Rogue, this is just a rumor, there's no confirmation on this, is that it's going to be the story of the X-Wing, the Red Squadron, when they're going to bomb the Death Star.
Red Leader checking in.
Big Red checking in. That was a funny Family Guy thing. Where they do you see that? Where they did all the...
Blue Moon?
Yeah, and it was like Big Red checking in, and they had all these like red things.
That's,
It was like a pack of Big Red gum. It was funny, Jim.
That's one of the...
It was funny.
Hilarious.
I don't watch a lot of Family Guy, but I love the Blue Moon.
Yeah, that was good.
Gotta say, I did laugh when you said Big Red checking in. I was like, ha ha ha. And then he was like, it's Family Guy. I was like, nah.
But, I mean, after seeing the gloriousness that was the episode Ozymandias from Breaking Bad, I will trust him with my life.
Good.
Because that episode, oh my god. Jim, you've seen it, right?
Nah.
You haven't seen it?
I've been nodding this whole time, but I've seen like the first 2 seasons of Breaking Bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the only one who's seen this episode?
Yeah.
I've seen 3 episodes, including the last one.
You've seen the last episode?
Yeah.
Good work, Keith.
Thanks. I didn't know it was the last episode.
You were like, oh, hey, this looks good.
I didn't know. Yeah.
I think I already know what happens, though.
Yeah. But no spoilers for the audience.
Yeah, I was about to say, do I have to put a beep like we did for that one
Should we?
podcast? No.
But
Too much work.
But your beep was too professional.
Yeah, you're right.
It sounded like this audience. Beep.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
Yeah, when you were complaining about not complaining, when you were talking about a Walking Dead spoiler.
Yeah.
That was like
a
couple months after it happened.
And you bleeped it?
I bleeped it, yeah.
Why?
It's a spoiler.
Okay.
Yeah, it was only 2 months. If it was like a year, we'd be like, bitch.
Nah,
Go see it.
Dude, the rule is that if it's 2 weeks after the fact, then you don't have to bleep it.
Is that like the unspoken rule?
Yeah. No, it's
well,
spoken.
I did it, all right? It's on SoundCloud.
Well, let's edit it and take it off SoundCloud.
No.
Okay.
Too much work.
Good call.
So, yeah.
Oh, you have a list there?
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was. I thought you had an error report up on your computer. This
An
entire
error report?
podcast.
Just like looking at this error report and it's like...
You just kept looking over at it.
Taking topics out of this error report.
Yeah, I was like...
It's a tiny little thing.
Why do you still have that there? But no, I get it.
Do you have any other movie news to talk about?
No, I have no movie news.
All right. So, in our local mall, we have a shop called FYE. I'm not sure if it's a chain.
For your entertainment.
Yes, it's closing.
Oh, it is?
It is closing.
That sucks. It's a good store.
And they do the thing where it's like, massive sale, everything must go.
All right, let's go to FYE
No,
today.
it's bullshit.
Oh. Okay.
So a regular Blu-ray is a new Blu-ray of like a new movie. Say you wanted to buy Birdman or John Wick or something. It's $25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's the average price for a normal
Pretty
Blu-ray.
expensive.
It is pretty expensive.
Yeah, it is.
I walk into FYE hoping to get some good deals. They claimed that they marked John Wick, which is $25 normally, down from $40 to $25. They are pulling my leg.
Are they really? Wow,
Yes.
dude.
And
Strong
X-Men,
language from Connor. They
X-Men
really...
Days of Future Past, you know that movie that came out last May?
Yeah.
$40. I'm like, you guys are going out of business. Do you understand?
Everyone must be like, oh,
Get
$40,
told.
that's such a steal.
Get told
Yeah.
FYE.
It's like they're just... I'm putting them on blast right now.
Here's what you do,
Because
Connor.
I was angry.
Shots are being fired.
Go to FYE, take all the DVDs you can hold in your arms, just sprint out the door. They're not going to stop you.
Because everything must go.
Yeah, it has to.
Just go to one of the employees. So,
They'll just be too depressed.
I just passed you a 10. Just look the other way.
It's like go to one of the employees, just like pick up John Wick, that's like $25, marked down from $40. I'm like, so you know this is bullshit, right? Like I was at Target the other day, and John Wick was $25 in Target, and then I go to FYE and it's like marked down from $40.
Why
And
would
I'm like, who would pay $40 for a movie in the first place?
What the fuck?
Who would pay that much for a Blu-ray?
That's an absurd amount of money for a Blu-ray.
So I'm convinced that they're just lying to you.
Yeah,
it was
no,
never
they definitely
$40
are.
in the
was
first
never.
place.
They definitely are.
So some shady business practices.
FYE, this is why you're going out of business. You deserve it.
Yeah, and there were no like marked down movies. Like all the movies were like, if it was an
some
old
games-
movie, it was like $10, like what it would normally be at a regular store.
Yeah.
Right.
But like new movies were still like $20.
Do they sell?
Newer movies.
Yeah.
Some not even the new.
Do they sell games there?
I
don't think
don't know. Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
I know they sell CDs and posters.
But they're probably all going to be $60.
Yeah.
Marked down from $120. Yeah, that's all I had to say about that. I was there yesterday and I was getting kind of heated.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what
Good
that
talk.
reference was.
Well, he says that's all I have to say about that. So.
Fair enough.
So we're talking about video games?
Yeah, let's talk about some video games.
You know what I've been playing recently?
What have you been playing recently, Jim?
An old game, like a 5-year-old game.
Is this the one I just played with you?
No,
Huh.
that's like older. I've been playing Halo Reach
Yeah.
a lot. I think I've figured out that is my favorite game ever.
Really?
It might be one of my favorite games ever.
Good. You went from it's my favorite game ever to maybe one of my favorite games
Yeah, it's
ever.
on the list.
Okay, it's up there.
I disagree with you.
Okay.
I think that Halo 3 is better than Reach.
Well, I got bored with that campaign. A lot of muted colors and like...
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. Halo Reach was a beautiful game.
Halo Reach is a great game.
Halo Reach is pretty beautiful.
But in terms of the Halos, yeah, we're just going to talk about Halo now.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of the Halos, I got to say Halo 3 is my favorite.
Well, you're wrong.
That's me, Mr. Wrong.
Yeah. Halo
All
Reach
about it.
definitely the best. I played
I
a
thought
lot.
4 was better than Reach.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you not like Reach?
No, I did not like Reach. I just thought 4 was... I thought ODST was better than Reach. I just think that Reach is...
Did you think Halo 2 was better than Reach?
I haven't played Halo 2.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I mean, is that all you had to say about
I
Halo Reach?
thought Halo Wars was better than Reach.
Whoa. That game never happened.
Oh, okay. Like the Avatar movie? Or, wait.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
There's an Avatar movie?
Yeah. You know.
Keith, did you hear about this?
Nah.
It's an Avatar movie?
Nah.
Next topic.
I'll leave.
Dude, video games, GTA 5.
Yeah.
Heists finally came out.
Yeah, Keith got an Xbox One,
Yeah.
so...
Oh, do you have GTA 5? Oh,
I
no,
do.
you don't. You do?
Yeah, GTA 5.
Oh, okay.
So,
So,
Keith,
heists.
I have not played the heist. Have you played the heist?
Nah.
Keith, tell us about the heist.
Heists, obviously, they finally came out after
after
2
being
years.
delayed like
of-
5 times.
Yeah. So, came out a few days ago, finally, and they came out with great heists.
Yeah.
Really?
Great. There's set up for each heist, and there's actually pretty nice paydays. So basically, what me and some of our friends have been doing is just spamming the first heist for now,
Yeah.
just getting money. But the first one, I'll
Cool
just
guys.
talk a little bit about it. Is just your normal, your average bank robbery.
Mhm.
Just the cash.
As you do.
Yeah. So it's pretty fun. You have to do setup where you steal an armored car. You have to break into the security systems. You go into the bank vault. You actually have to drill the bank vault, which is pretty tough.
Right.
But there's other missions that I haven't gotten to yet, other heists, and one is breaking someone out of prison.
Oh.
There's like obtaining secret documents and things like that.
That's cool.
And some of the paydays are as much as 10 million.
Wow.
And that's like,
That's a game breaking.
and that that includes some bonuses. Some of the things you have to do to get bonuses is remain in first person mode, like locked camera. First person
that's
mode
pretty cool.
for all of them.
I really like the first person mode. I think it's a really cool thing that they
It
did.
is.
It's not really just like a slap on kind of thing. They really took their time with it.
Hmm.
And I feel like
It
it
is
looks
really
awesome.
nice.
Yeah. It's just fun to go into first person sometimes.
Keith, can you tell me, was it hard for you to get into a GTA heist?
At first, definitely was. There was a lot of problems with the update.
Yeah.
And they just released a second one yesterday, I believe it was. And they were kind of patching it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little better now. Sometimes still logging into online is difficult. Did they come out for the 360, Connor? Do you
What?
know? Heists?
I think they're out on all platforms that it's out.
so.
Okay.
I think so.
Because like I heard
I
that
don't
they had the same thing happen with heists that happened when they released the game, where they released it and then
it instantly
immediately
went down.
broke.
Yeah.
There was a lot of problems with me, Ben, and Ben's friend James.
Yeah.
There was a lot of problems with us trying to get all into the same heist.
Right.
But one of the things that we really don't like about it, the first heist is you need 2 players.
Oh.
Just
That
need
kind of
2.
sucks. Hey, can you
And-
like join a lobby though with a bunch of other players?
You like if you want to find one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do you
And-
need at least 2 players? Or do
You need 2.
Oh, okay, that's
Just
that
2?
Just 2.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
that sucks.
And every other heist, you need exactly 4 players.
Huh.
And you can't like.
I feel like it makes sense.
And you
though.
can't like. But what stinks is that you can't like hire an NPC like you can in story mode.
Right.
You actually have to find someone and then hope that they're not a dick and just kill you.
Yeah,
So
that would blow.
as far as that, that part of it, I hope they do something differently with that.
Right. I mean, but if they structure the heist around 2 people, I mean,
I think you should. I think they should have it where you can do it with whatever number of people you want,
right.
Yeah.
just to make it easier.
Yeah.
That
But
would be-
overall, you really like them.
overall, yeah,
Worth the wait.
it's great.
I mean, you haven't necessarily been waiting.
I haven't been waiting since I got my Xbox the end of February, but it was. Well, how about you? You haven't played them yet, but
No, I haven't played it.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't really touched GTA all that much since
Since you beat it.
Yeah, since I beat it, really, because I wasn't the biggest fan of the online mode because it was still like.
Yeah, I tried it and I got my car and then I was like.
I'm exactly the opposite. I did a bunch of story and then Ben told me. I asked Ben, "Hey Ben, do I have to progress through the story to unlock things in online?" And he's like, "Oh no," and I'm like, "Okay, fuck that." So I went
the
straight.
The story's really good though. I love the story.
I'm still gonna do it. I'm a decent way through. I'm at the part where Trevor's just killed all the bikers.
Right.
So.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna finish that, but I'm really loving online.
I mean, online was in that point, that weird transitional phase where it was like getting patched to hell.
Yeah.
But still, like, people were breaking the game very consistently. So, like, it just wasn't fun. And, like, I feel like you need more people to make online fun. Like, I can't roam around it online the same way I do in single player. So I'll just die a bunch of times.
True. Whenever someone comes up to me in online now, sometimes they'll just pull up next to me. So I just throw a sticky bomb in their car and blow them up.
It's like...
Because I'm afraid they're going to kill me.
It's like what you'd imagine the first days in a zombie apocalypse to be like.
Yeah.
Everyone just killing each other.
If you've seen other Survivor, that's the worst thing you could see.
Yeah. So literally, anyone comes near me, I blow them up or shoot them. Shout out.
Very defensive.
Shout out, world. Don't come near me. In GTA.
Yeah.
I'm a very nice person in real life.
IRL. So, Batman Arkham Knight, the new Arkham game that's coming out, officially has an M rating.
Oh.
Which I feel like is kind of a big deal, considering the other games are rated T.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's scenes of torture and violence, according to the ESRB.
Fun. Apparently,
they're Rocksteady, the game developers' entire kind of outlook on it was to make it a much more dark kind of, because it's been getting progressively more and more dark throughout the games, and this is like the final chapter in the Arkham series. So they were like, they're
going all out for this.
Yeah,
one.
it's like I'm not really quoting them, but they were like, Bruce Wayne is gonna go, since this is the last installment, is going to take Bruce Wayne to some really dark and desolate places.
Nice.
I bet all
metaphorically and figuratively.
Oh.
Yeah, metaphorically and literally. I mean,
I just said the same thing. I bet all the 13-year-olds are going to be pissed.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're aware. They're not stupid. They're aware that they're limiting their audience, but it's like they feel like...
It's what they wanted to do creatively.
Yeah, because WB, the publisher, they were like, you sure you guys don't want to make it T? Like, just take these scenes out? And they're like... No, we got to stay true to the vision of our game, and I mean that's kind of cool.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Screw the man. Yeah. Did you played the Arkham City?
No, I
right?
didn't play any Batman games.
Oh, really?
Played like Lego Batman.
Dude, that was a good game.
Yeah.
Lego Batman 2. That's the only one I played.
Dude, Lego Star Wars all day.
Yeah.
But
Arkham, you
on the Wii. I was all about it.
Dude, I played it on the GameCube. Lego Star Wars original. Yeah.
I played But yeah, I played Arkham City. I haven't played Arkham Asylum.
Keith is rubbing my GameCube in my room right now.
But I haven't played Arkham Asylum. I really want to because I hear it's amazing. But Arkham City, play Arkham City. It was so good, especially if you're a Batman fan. It's so crazy the amount of detail they put into it. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. I thought it was interesting how they you see companies kind of catering to that audience all the time. Like if they have an audience, they want to keep catering to it. But even though WB told them not to, they were like told them to cater to that audience. They were like, nah,
we don't want to.
Nah,
we're good. Do you have anything else to talk about with video games?
No, I think that's it for me.
Ooh, Connor Idarb.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about Idarb.
Hashtag
you guys
Idarb.
said this earlier. I have no idea what this is.
So this is a game that our friend we first played at our friend Ben's house. Hashtag Idarb. It's like soccer, but on steroids
with LSD.
Yeah.
Oh,
we don't do drugs, by the way.
Yeah.
It's one of the most fun times I've ever had playing a game.
Okay.
One of the only things I can say is to actually understand Idarb, you have to play it.
Yeah.
No amount of explaining that we can do it justice.
So, but it is like a kind of warped soccer.
It is.
And it combines like a platforming aspect, like
that's weird.
Because it's set up kind of like a platformer rather than for FIFA or something. You're going horizontally the entire time. This is like a bunch of platforms and the goals are suspended in the air, so you're trying to like get from one side to the other, and gravity is in effect, so you'll fall.
Yeah, you can throw the ball and you can like knock it out of people's hands. You can steal it.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
really hectic, but it's amazing.
What do you play it on?
Xbox One.
I'm not sure if it's for PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not sure if it's exclusive or not.
But it is amazing.
The game is called #IDARB.
IDARB. Yes. #IDARB.
There's a hashtag in the name
Yes.
of it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And at the bottom, it has a Twitter feed of people that are hashtagging IDARB, and it's hilarious.
It's some of the best stuff.
And whenever you score a goal, they take like these movie quotes, and the announcer says them in a really funny accent. It's like, I scored a goal once, and I was like, I drink your milkshake!
That was fantastic.
And you could be like, and it's really pixelated. All the characters like pixelated.
Cup of coffee. And then it was Howard Taft.
Yeah, all the characters are really pixelated. So we were on Team Dead Presidents. Yeah, and Keith was Taft, and I was Teddy Roosevelt. And you could be breakfast foods, like waffles and bacon and coffee.
Of
like,
course.
It's a ridiculous game, but it's amazing.
It's great. Literally the only one complaint, and it's not even that big of a deal, but sometimes it's hard to distinguish which character's yours in a big game.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the point, though. It's kind of meant to be this kind of really
could see
hectic
that.
atmosphere.
It's
that
so
they're going
fun.
for.
It's still so fun.
Yeah.
Forget I even said that. It's just fantastic.
Right.
Is it like an arcade game? Like Xbox
I think
Live
it's an arcade game. It's not out. It's not out for retail.
Yeah,
so.
actually, yeah, it is. I think just arcade.
I don't know how much it is though.
Okay.
I don't know how
Cannot
much.
confirm.
Can you play like single player?
Yeah, I mean you can
like
like find the game. It's like a
CDs.
traditionally multiplayer game, but
Yeah,
you
but
can
yeah,
find
you can
like
do single player. You can do 1v1
Okay.
online.
All right.
What do you have to talk about?
The last thing I have to talk about is not video game related, but I was watching a Jimmy Kimmel Live video last night. I was telling you about this before we started. So Obama was on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and he was talking about his student aid bill of rights.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool. The two things that he talked about it doing on the video were the first 2 years of community college would be free for everyone. So like,
I actually did hear about this. I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So like,
did he actually get it through?
I don't know if he's gotten it through yet, but he's been working on it.
I think we would have heard about it if it got through.
Yeah.
Plus, sorry, continue.
So like, a lot of people go to community college for 2 years before they go to like a different college because it's much cheaper that way, and it's easier to get in. The other thing it would do that he talked about was it would allow people with existing student loans to refinance their loans, which is something you can't do as student loans stand now, but you can do it with like a mortgage. It's like I don't understand like economic stuff, but it's like, do you know what refinancing is?
I have a vague idea, but it's tough to put into words. But yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So like at least somebody's working on like student aid stuff.
Yeah.
Finally.
Talking as students.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cuz like just knowing that people are like thinking about this, that means for the future it could get better and better and better as time goes on.
For the record, we're not trying to be political. It's just cool that this is happening.
Yeah, we are happy for
We're
it.
just happy that there's possibly going to be some free education. For people,
because
which is
Jim and
very
I,
needed.
I'm in college. Jim's going to be in college next year.
Yeah.
And so it's just good news to hear.
Yeah.
So yeah. I forgot to talk about the Ex Machina trailer that I showed you.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen this trailer?
I don't
by
think
any
I've seen that trailer.
Let's talk
I'll
about
watch it later.
Let's talk about it, Jim.
Okay.
What did you think?
I thought it was pretty awesome.
Right?
Like I like this with Chappie as well, I guess. Where
it could be bad, like Chappie.
Where like they're talking about like what potentially could happen if we have AI
and like art. Yeah, this is about it's a movie about a robot that is given artificial intelligence and two guys in this really remote kind of
like a weird base sort of thing.
Yeah, it's the guy's mansion apparently and research lab. But he brings the developer brings his friend in to kind of test this AI and like see how it reacts to him and things like that. And like he gave her like sexuality and like actual human emotions and all this thing. So it's him kind of reacting to that, and then apparently shit gets real. shit like starts turning against him and things like that.
In like movies and stuff, we always talk about how like, it'll be the end of humanity if AI were to kill all humans. But would it though? Or would that be the next step logically, evolutionarily of humanity? Would that just be like evolution?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a crazy thought.
Like, cause that I don't know. It'd still be us. It'd just be like robotic and not, cause like it if we downloaded our intelligence to like a robot, do you know what I'm saying? Like it'd still be like we're humans, but we're like moving on and getting different bodies. You know what I'm saying?
Deep on me, Jim.
So like I don't think it would be a
ago.
robot apocalypse. It'd be like a robot evolution or revolution.
Anti-apocalypse.
Yeah. There we go, Keith.
But yeah, I'm really excited for Ex Machina.
Yeah, dude.
The Oscar Isaacs, he's one of the characters. He was in this movie A Most Wanted Year that I talked about a while ago.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he was awesome in that movie. So, and also the director of Ex Machina, Alex Garland, is also signed on to write the Halo movie.
Awesome.
When is that slated to have a release date?
It doesn't have a release date yet, but it says Halo original screenplay announced.
Nice. Oh, speaking segue, as Connor would say, for Halo. For anyone who follows the Red vs. Blue series, do either of you watch that?
Yeah.
Season 13, I believe, is airing on April 5th or the 4th.
Oh, okay.
So first episode coming up soon. So for all you Red vs. Blue fans out there, great series.
I need to finish season 12, and I think Connor, you watched like season 4 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I binge watched those.
Yeah. The seasons were like relocation, like those ones were the best.
Really?
They're so good.
Right around, I think season 9 or 10 was relocation.
Was 10 the one that was in Reach? Because I thought that was like kind of slow.
It might have been, but it was somewhere right between 9 and 11 where the series really took off.
Yeah. There was like
it just went.
The season where like they would start each one with like the letters from the director and the chairman.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the best. That was
great, honestly. And when Monty started doing all the animations and everything,
that was so cool.
He was.
I've seen like a couple clips of like the animation and the live action mocap stuff that was going on, and that was crazy.
Next time you're over, we'll binge watch it this season so you can get caught up.
Just going back to Ex Machina real quick. The writer
destroyed my segue.
The person who directed and wrote it actually also did 28 Days Later.
Oh, I actually enjoy that movie.
He did Dredd, which is apparently really good. The new Dredd, 2012.
Okay.
And a bunch of other stuff. But so the Sunshine, apparently that was a good movie. I never saw it.
Have you seen the sequel to 28 Days Later? 28 Weeks Later?
I haven't.
Not as good as the original, but still worth watching.
Right. So that's all I had to talk about Ex Machina. It looks like a really awesome movie, but like Chappie, it could have the potential to be really bad.
Yeah.
Like there's that slight little.
No, not really bad. A use of $11.
A use of $11.
Yeah, dude.
That has to be the worst criticism.
Just like, I used $11. It was all right.
So I started watching Parks and Rec.
Oh.
Did you watch Parks and Rec?
I watched like the first 2 seasons, like every other show, but
that show is so good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's. I personally am not the biggest fan of The Office. So to me, Parks and Rec is like a much funnier Office.
Yeah, it's like The Office is like a different kind of humor. It's like very awkward.
Well, I feel like it dips into that sometimes.
I enjoy The Office.
Amy Poehler's character,
of course,
kind of dips into that awkwardness.
But it's more like I don't know, generically funny.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like the problem I have with The Office is like, for the first couple seasons, don't get me wrong, it's a really great show.
Mm-hmm.
But then you kind of realize that every episode is kind of following a similar formula, and the humor is kind of a derivation of the same thing over and over again. It kind of just becomes kind of more of a trope.
Yeah.
Than actual good writing.
Yeah.
But the first 2 seasons are awesome, especially and Prison Mike. The Prison Mike scene is one of the funniest TV things. Yeah, but Parks and Rec, I'm loving it so far. Ron Swanson, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Nick Offerman is so great. Even in the opening, like in the theme song, I'll probably link the theme song just because it's so funny. There's like this one part where it introduces his character, and it says like Nick Offerman, and it's like him coming around, because it's kind of like shot like a mockumentary.
Yeah.
So there's like cameras following people. It's him like coming around a corner, seeing the camera, and just withdrawing back into the wall a little bit. But he realizes it's there, so he can't like run away, and he's just giving that Ron Swanson look with that beautiful mustache.
Yeah, dude.
But it's a great show. I don't hate any single character. They all have their quirks, and they're all awesome.
They are all awesome.
Also, Chris Pratt.
Point.
Chris Pratt is amazing.
Chris Pratt is awesome.
Yeah.
And what's her name? April?
Oh, Rashida Jones? Is that her name?
I have no idea, but she's hilarious.
Yeah, she's also awesome. But, yeah, I love that show. Any shows you guys are watching right now?
Still watching MASH. That's it.
Love MASH.
Yeah.
Besides Walking Dead and RVB coming back, I have been watching some reruns of Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Always Sunny is great.
What's your favorite episode so far that you've been seeing?
I haven't seen a lot, but I think so far my favorite one, and I don't remember all the characters' names yet.
Yeah.
But the two when they discover the masters of garbage.
Like the masters of garbage.
Well, the goodness that can be found in garbage, and they just start hoarding all the garbage that they can find in their apartment.
I've never seen that one.
And then it was the old guy and one of the younger ones that he thinks is his father.
Oh, Charlie and
yeah,
Danny DeVito's character.
Yep, it was fantastic.
Frank.
Yeah,
such a classic name for Danny DeVito for a Danny DeVito character.
Good old Danny DeVito.
Always Sunny's so great. I mean, there's something awesome about just watching terrible people be terrible. That's like one of the things I like about Workaholics.
The one where they found the baby was pretty fun too.
I haven't seen that one either.
Those
much later.
They found a baby and some of them wanted to leave it in the dumpster.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's the same appeal that I kind of saw for Workaholics. I mean, I think Always Sunny is way better than Workaholics, but there are some episodes of Workaholics that I think are hilarious. It's just fun to watch bad people be bad people.
One of my favorite episodes of Workaholics when they do the shrooms in the office.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Also the one where it's kind of like structured like 24, where they have to get to work but they're still drunk. That one is hilarious.
That was excellent.
Yeah. So if you guys have nothing else to talk about, I'll go ahead and do my plugs for the end of the podcast. So
closing the
laptop very dramatically.
You put that plug in the outlet.
Yeah.
So follow
Finally
us.
Gonna get rid of that error report.
It's not an error report. It's my notes.
Right, of course.
So like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Suburbanites Podcast.
Like us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
Right,
that's why I didn't loop them into the same.
We have a Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter @Suburbanites Pod. Way to be, Keith. Do you even listen?
I'm
gonna put you on blast right now. Do you listen?
Yeah, I do. I completely forgot.
We talked about the Twitter when you were on.
I know. I forgot.
So yeah, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. That's mainly where we post all of our stuff.
Yeah.
And we'd love some audience interaction. So like yesterday,
but we're not gonna get it. So
yeah, we're probably not gonna get it, but that's whatever.
Comment on our videos. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you'd like us to talk about.
Exactly.
Maybe some movies.
I posted on Facebook last night. Yeah. I was like, we're gonna do a podcast tomorrow. What do you want us to talk about?
Nobody.
And just nobody. That's okay. I don't mind.
You know, you're
those
warming up.
Three listeners are like, whoa.
We don't have 3 listeners.
More than listeners right now. I'm personally asking you maybe some movie and video game suggestions that we can try.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yeah. Give us your feedback. We love your feedback. I put that in the little info thing after everything. We love your feedback, and then I put a little heart at the bottom.
Hopefully that'll draw them in.
That makes it good.
But yeah, and also,
yeah, dude.
In addition to the Suburbanites Podcast every week, we have our new monthly movie podcast.
You started that yet?
Yeah, we started it.
Yeah, they have like 2 episodes out.
Do you guys follow our content?
See, I know that you guys have done it.
You know?
You don't follow our content.
I don't want to talk about it. When do you record those?
We record those sometime during the month.
Okay. They're monthly.
Yeah, they're monthly.
It's
podcasts.
a monthly one.
You did 2 episodes?
We haven't recorded the second episode yet, but we're going to be watching Pulp Fiction.
Oh, okay. What was the first one you did?
The Dark Knight.
Oh, okay.
And so that is called. Huh?
I'll listen to the Pulp Fiction one, not the Dark Knight.
They're 30 minutes, so they're concise. And so that is called The Watchmen, a movie podcast of occasionally conflicting opinions with Chris, Connor, and Jack. And that's our new monthly podcast.
Oh, Chris is on it? Never mind.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, this is a good podcast. So
this was a great podcast.
Again, shut up.
We always say that. We're like, this is a good podcast.
So, like us on Facebook. What are you doing? You're breaking his chair. Madness, chaos, energy, high energy.
Shenanigans everywhere.
High energy.
Well, you know what? This has been the Suburbanites.
What? No, I gotta finish my plugs. This is a mess.
Don't cut any of this.
This shit is probably gonna get cut at the end.
This is perfect.
This is
so high energy.
So, shut up. Like us on Facebook. You guys are freaking worse than Chris and Jack. You guys are like worse than the bagel thing.
The bagel thing.
Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. And tune into our new movie podcast, The Watchmen, the first Monday of every month. Thank you very much for listening. And
What?
What? He's trying to unfuck what we did.
Why did you make us do that again if we did that like 3 times already?
We haven't done it 3 times, and I keep getting interrupted by you.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Can we definitely release some bloopers, please?
No, this is perfect.
I'm Connor. Oh my god!
Usually he says it, but I was about to.
Okay, so this is all getting cut.
Okay.
So thank you.
Perfect.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Thank you. Thank you very much for listening to the Suburbanites Podcast. I'm Connor.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Keith.
We'll see you next week.
Bye!
Bye.
God, it's perfect.